A day after Tony Abbott declared the coal industry a goner under the government's carbon tax, the coal mine he visited has been approached as part of a $5 billion takeover bid. And there were other twists and turns in the Prime Minister's carbon campaign today, as Gillard tried to counter Tony Abbott's attempts to further erode Labor's dwindling support base. Political correspondent Tom Eagleton reports from Canberra.
Day 2 and the going's already getting tough.
Questions, comments, queries.
The leaders have opened themselves up for questions on the carbon tax and they keep coming.
All the experts say it's going to happen sooner or later and it's better now than later. So what's your...
And coming.
So you talk to different scientists on what Julia is?
And coming.
So right, a carbon tax goes on everything we produce in Australia.
Yeah.
Tony Abbott's predicting Labor will dump Julia Gillard before the carbon tax becomes a reality.
I will be touring Labor-held seats constantly until this tax is beaten, calling on Labor members of Parliament to do the right thing by their electorates.
The opposition leaders come out swinging since Sunday's carbon unveiling.
On the government's own figures, coal is a goner.
Now an American company's relaunched an improved $5 billion bid for the mine which Tony Abbott visited yesterday.
And saying there's no future for coal mining in this country and there'll be no jobs. Well, he should retract that today.
Today, the Prime Minister visited a steel mill, contradicting another Tony Abbott claim from yesterday that she'd refused to meet steel workers.
I tell you where she'll be going. She'll be going to university campuses.
She's used the visit to wedge Mr Abbott, who's refused to support a compensation package for the industry to offset the carbon tax.
Well, surprisingly, Bob Brown has said the Greens will vote for it, but Tony Abbott has said he won't. So after coming here and talking to you about job security, it's really Mr Abbott who needs convincing.
But apparently voters still need convincing about the carbon tax.
The steam's what you're after.
Pressures on the Prime Minister, polls out today, confirm the government's still sinking.
Thanks. Thank you.
The Prime Minister's taking a hard-headed approach to selling her compensation package.
Middle income earners are in fact losing what you're giving them by the increase in the tax rate.
That's completely untrue,
well,
Neil.
We've got independent modelling of it as well.
Completely. Neil, you cannot sit here and tell me you've got modelling that any Australian...
I've got an opinion. I've got opinions from accountants, not from me.
Your opinion's wrong.
Here we go. OK, we're ringing.
Tonight, the Prime Minister's 48-hour media marathon switched to target younger voters.
I'm just a little bit concerned I'm now going to scare someone to death.
With an appearance on the ABC's Triple J.
I'm just ringing up every household in Australia to talk to them about carbon pricing.
Another appearance on Channel 10 also showed the Prime Minister can joke as well as argue. These are vital moves for a Prime Minister trying to reconnect with voters who've deserted her in the opinion polls, though she's warned caucus not to expect an immediate rebound in the government's fortunes this week. She'll be hoping she'll have at least built the foundations for one in the longer term. Tom Eagleton, Late Line.